Okay, time for another Greg Collins 3D printed special. What we have is pieces to fit Switch cartridges into an old school Game Boy cartridge case. There are two versions. One fits 4 cartridges and one fits 8. Now, this is the first time I've ever even seen a Switch, let alone played with one, touched it or whatever. And I really didn't even know what the cartridges looked like. Looks like they were just a little thicker than an SD card. And a little bit smaller, yeah. So, the only friend I had that even had a Switch only has 6 games, which should be more than enough to play with and figure out how well this works. So I guess let's start with one of the pieces that does 4. They don't seem to snap in or anything, but there is a nice recess for your finger to grab onto them. I guess it doesn't matter on orientation either. I would say you probably want to keep your contacts to the inside. That's kind of what I thought. I was kind of curious why the 4 position or the 4 count holder even existed. Maybe we can get 2 of them in there? Oh yeah. Okay. Now it's making a little bit more sense. Did that snap? Yes. Barely. It looks like it is putting a little pressure on it. Like maybe it could fly open on its own. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was meant to be stacked. I think that's just why the 8 count holder exists. Like if you squeeze this side, they could just fall out on you. But they are held within the piece, much nicer. And you get a positive lock. Here we go. That's to me, that's the way to go. The only other thing is, I guess to get it out, you just got to flop it out of there. There's no way really to pick it out of there if that had 8 games in it. There's no room for anything to grab onto. Yeah, I'd say I like this one a lot better. Although it looks like it's really easy to get them misaligned, like maybe this middle rib in here. In the very middle could be brought out more. And by the way, these were printed by my new 3D print guy in Canada who contacted us because of the Woozle video. And he seemed to be up for the task and ended up being cheaper than most people. I will probably be interviewing him at some point, and if he wants to, we could make him public. If not, we will keep him a secret. Depends on... I believe he's got plenty of manufacturing capacity. Might just be a personal preference. I'm not sure. So, let's see. I don't quite remember pricing for this. I'm sure they are really cheap. This is definitely not all of the colors that we could do. Obviously, there's a huge range. I want to say this one might even been a special. Got a bit of a sparkly into it. But so far, all of the 3D printed pieces that I've gotten from this guy, they look great. There's been a few of the normal spots you expect where the random filament gets away, or even in the flat spot it'll be a little bit rough. It happens. There's a good look at the sides. One side says Game Boy, the other side says Switch. And those are recessed lettering. Looks really good. So let me know if you like these. If you would like to order them from my site, I am kind of on the fence about whether or not I'm even going to sell them because they are so cheap. I can't imagine trying to ask more than $5 a piece for them, and I'm not even sure I will even carry the 4-unit holder. To me, it just doesn't make any sense unless there is a Game Boy shell I'm not aware of that's thinner. I don't really know. Obviously, if the sale page is up, I've decided to either sell them or at least put it up to gauge interest. And if it says I have 0 in stock, that's because I would like for you to sign up for the stock alert, the email alert on the site. And that will tell me, yes, people do want it. Alright, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to buy some.